Hi, this is Cheryl, and I'm going to pull some cards. This deck kept falling down, so there must be a lot of messages from this deck. This is the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. Okay, we got 4 cards. First card. Well, there's some in here, but it's okay. Stars, you can manifest your every wish. It's time for you to take your goals and turn them into your reality. Create that dream board. Wish on those shooting stars, write in a daily manifestation journal. Cast a small or large spell. The universe is waiting to give you exactly what you deserve, given that it's best for everyone involved. Keep in mind that you also need to believe that you deserve it. Okay. Beast, slow down and celebrate yourself. Sometimes life gets a little hectic and the inevitable happens. We forget to take a breather and celebrate what deserves celebration. Make sure you do that from now on. If we never stop to fully recognize the good we have, then the bad stuff can knock us down much harder than it would have otherwise. Lavender, surround yourself with love. Surround yourself with people who make you feel like the best version of yourself. People you can trust with anything in the world. Maybe you've been distancing yourself from your found family, or maybe you haven't discovered your found family yet. You need to make an effort here. Go out and reconnect or make new connections. And Miro. Be your own first priority. Whatever you're currently grappling with, you must put yourself first. When you're on an airplane, they always tell you to put on your own oxygen mask before you try to help your neighbor with theirs. That is to say, if you don't make sure your own energy bar is full, then you have no energy to give someone else. Be brave enough to admit when you need to take a step back from the demands of others and work on making sure you're okay. And those are good cards. Okay. And Soul Truth deck. Okay, how does my body want to move today? When we move, we change our state and raise our vibration. This new elevated state becomes a channel for more energy. Are you moving your body daily? Are you passionate about it? Is it time to try something new? Today's soul action. How does your body want to move today? Listen and joyfully do. Okay, now the Hidden Realm Tarot deck. I haven't pulled from this deck in a while. Okay, Spirit, what do we need to know? Goddesses and angels. Okay, we got 7 cards. The Knight of Cups. I haven't been doing regular tarot too much today. The Knight of Cups values the experiences of the heart and soul more than anything else. Consequently, he may seem otherworldly or unrealistic, but once understood, his motivations are easy to see. He needs to feel something in his heart or be moved by it in his soul to be true or worthy of his attention. He is dreamy and romantic and slow to take action, being more inclined to take time to savor the moment. He'd rather enjoy the journey than rush to a destination. He'd actually rather wander about than plot a course to anywhere specific. If you want to be in the moment, walk beside him. If you want to quickly achieve the task, he is definitely not your man. Five of Pentacles. Sometimes we learn just as much about an energy through its absence as through its presence. The Five of Pentacles is a difficult card, but one that represents very real cycles in life. During the winter months, all living things are challenged to survive until spring. The earth, which may seem dead, is creating the soil for next season. Dormant plants are anything but stagnant. They're either growing stronger to return in the spring or breaking down to enhance the soil. During this time, you may experience a shortage of physical resources and may feel like your life is dormant. This cycle will pass. At the end of it, you'll find that the choices you made during this dormant period will determine what kind of plants, seeds, and soil you have to work with in the next cycle. Eight of Cups. There are times in life that everything seems fine. Life is stable and you should logically be quite content. There's nothing wrong, nothing that you can put your finger on, yet in your heart you know something is missing. The Eight of Cups marks such a time. It tells you to quiet your thoughts, for you'll not puzzle this out logically. The call comes from your heart. It is telling you that it is not satisfied, that it yearns for something else. It pushes and pokes you, increasing the unsettled feeling until you pay attention. Under the rational argument that everything is fine, that nothing needs to change, and you will find the truth. You'll know what needs changing and in which direction to begin your quest. You may not know your destination, but you'll know how to begin. Five of Wands. Fire is very difficult to direct. Likewise, a group of individuals with strong passions and drives can find it a challenge to work together toward a single end. This card describes a situation that may be on the verge of breaking down, with people more driven by their own agendas and interests than the common good. But the situation doesn't have to end in chaos. Knowing and understanding the motivations of yourself and others can help you find a resolution that might just please everybody involved. If each individual can shine their best while adding to the common goal, then you have a win-win situation. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles loves life and appreciates and nurtures beauty. She understands it, all of it, not just the aesthetics, but also the deep inner workings. The physical world, solid and lush and sensual, is just energy moving very slowly. Knowing that, she can work with the raw elements of the world, co-creating and manifesting according to her will. Her will, her heart's desire, is to care for the world and all its beings. She is willing to share her knowledge, but only if the recipient can handle the responsibility. Seven of Swords. Living up to one's ideals isn't always easy, especially when those ideals are controversial. Sometimes those around us don't agree with our decisions or values. Sometimes they disagree because we are making a mistake. When you're facing such a moment, don't focus on what others think. Don't try to make a decision based on what you think will happen. This is a moment when your ideals, which you hold dear, takes precedence. The best advice is to first make very sure you're clear about your beliefs. Check your heart and make sure your intentions are pure. If you sincerely ask for guidance, the divine usually provides a sign, letting you know you're on the right track. Once that's settled, move forward with confidence. And the Five of Cups. Everyone's life is sprinkled with regrets, hurts, heartaches, and sorrows. With all these challenges of the heart comes emotion. Ironically, even though it's our own heart that feels and creates these emotions, we fear them, and rightly so, for they are powerful. Mostly it is our mind that is afraid and resists these feelings. But our heart is small and knows what is needed. Let yourself feel what you've been holding back. Only by letting yourself feel the emotions can you not only work through it and move past them, but also experience the cleansing and healing that they bring. And that is the tarot for today. And I'm going to pull from this deck. This is the Light Seers Tarot. see if we can get one card. A couple cards. It looks like there's some turmoil with a man and woman. And woman is at the end holding up her staff with the light on it, and she looks really powerful and really determined and very much in control. I need to learn the tarot meanings better, but that was basically what that meant. And one more deck. The Pure Magic Oracle. Let's see if we can get a card from this. Friendship, hard work, and little visions. Gnomes are the governors of Earth, magical creatures made famous through literature about legends and fairy tales. These are not garden gnomes, but rather habit-like beings that inhabit the burrows of nature. They are playfully mischievous and bashful spirits. They are not to be laughed at. Seen by those gifted with the sight, these invisible spirits can shift their appearance to match their surroundings, evading capture by those foolish enough to attempt to do so. But gnomes uncloak the camouflage and extend their hand to yours. When they appear, it is usually a sign that things have gone awry and work needs to be done in order to get set wrongs to right once more. They urge you to reclaim your advocacy for the natural world and bring back duty to healing damaged lands and forests, to aid animals and people with humanitarian relief. Maybe try to volunteer. Do not wait to be told what to do. Get up and rise with purpose and help humanity. And Florida water. Natural form, enchanted potion, red roses, and cleansing. Take a step back and return to our natural form of spiritual purity and simplicity. You have been drawn far into the depths of the trouble, stress, and anxiety of following life in its dictated fashion, and nature is calling you back to remember how you first began. You chose to either continue the path of detaching from your divine nature or reclaim your sacred spirit's poetry once more. Remember your inner power and dive deep into the blood of earth and waters of life divine. When you magically infuse water with herbs, crystals, and sacred symbols, you create a powerful enchanted potion to dispel heavy bonds and binds. You cleanse your aura and your surroundings, renewing the lease of vitality and reinvigorate your sacred space. White and red roses are nature's symbols of purity, truth, and courageous love, and they whisper that it is now time to return to the seat of your spiritual eye and strip away the conditions that no longer serve your path. You're an agent of wise nature, and you should be claimed by the beauty of passions, dreams, and joy, only if you would allow it. It's time to cleanse and return to natural form. Dispel the adopted energies and pains of others and remember who you are, individual and unique. Dust has settled, but it is not your time to be comfortable. You're needed by a greater story, so this energy arises for you to clear out anything you no longer need in your life. Time is going by, and you're being urged to move with it. You are here to be helpful and to be kind. You can only do so when your energies are clear, confident, and in control. Craft a bottle of Florida water and cleanse your spiritual house. As you cleanse the spirit and the mind, the cleansed body cleanses the body and cleanses the divine. And hidden familiars. allies, natural assistance, divine support, and comfort. Each living being has its own individual powers and its own skills to teach. Just as every couple's marriage will be slightly different, so is every alliance. The nature of your personal animal alliances and the totems you attract depend on your needs, desires, and potential for growth and expectations. Animal allies provide guidance, comfort, spiritual direction, and protection. Some do it because they like us, others do it as professional patronage. Hecate is the matron of midwives. Demeter suffered the trauma of a kidnapped child, so if that's your personal pain, she shares it. If a spirit resonates for you, odds are it's because they're already calling you, already lingering in the shadows. In general, they pick you. Whichever specific power it might be, recognizes something about your power and initiates the alliance. You might have a recurring dream of a wolf chasing you when you run, fearing it will harm you. The wolf keeps returning, frustrated in its attempts to reach you as its intent is merely to offer advice and assistance. Are you supporting others along their own greater journey or surrendering the fears of being alone? Your allies are your protective guardians, but they are also your spiritual guides, opening the doors of lessons for you to walk through and experience. Ask yourself if you are pushing others away or inviting possibilities in. If you are in a state of withdrawal, now's the time to face the sun and emerge back into your community. And that is the message for today. And thank you so much for joining me. This is a little longer video because I've been doing videos on my breaks, but I did a video at home today, so it's a little bit longer. So I hope you have a great day, and this is a message for the collective. Thank you.